The Phantom Menace and the subsequent two movies were the backstory for episodes 4, 5, and 6. And because I wasn't going to make it into a movie, I didn't write it in order to fit the technology. So if it couldn't be made. And now that we had developed digital technology by that time, and I was free to basically do anything I wanted, I was able to go to places that we already talked about in the last three movies, Coruscant, the capital, and the fact that there are aliens everywhere, and all those kind of things that I had to put in a little tiny bar that was very controlled. Now I could open up the world and have aliens everywhere. I love the story, and I love the fact that I was able to tell the entire story of Darth Vader. And I think it really rounds out the whole series and tells the full story of what happened from the beginning to the end.
Anakin Skywalker, meet Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hi, pleased to meet you.
Why does somebody who starts out being good become bad?
Your thoughts dwell on your mother.
Afraid to lose her, I think. Hmm?
What does that got to do with anything?
Everything. Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
Whenever you're at the leading edge of technology, there are things that you try to do, but you can't get them done, either for lack of time or lack of money or lack of being able to advance the technology where you need it to go. And that was the genesis of going back and finishing off some of the things that were half finished in the first three films. In the second three, there's very little that, because of the fact that I had more time and more money and more technology, there are very few things that actually were left to work on and improve. One of them that we did improve was that we were trying desperately to get a digital Yoda into the first film, Phantom Menace. We just couldn't make it work. So we came close. We got Jar Jar and Sebulba and Watto and a lot of other characters, but we couldn't get Yoda because he was much harder to do. And so when we finally did get that accomplished, which was before the second film, we went back and put the digital Yoda back in the first film as it was intended to be.
May the Force be with you.
The second trilogy was a lot of fun. It was challenging in that we were pushing the boundaries of technology, but that was exciting. I mean, we were doing a lot of things that could never be done before and moving into areas that we didn't know where we were or what was going on. And that was fun. It was exciting. It was like an exploration of the unknown.